In 1984, President Ronald Reagan raised the national drinking age from 18 to 21. His goal was to reduce drunk driving throughout the country. 3 decades later, drunk driving has reduced significantly, but many experts do not give credit to the increased drinking age. Instead, police departments from around the country have cracked down on drunk driving, while school districts have added alcohol awareness to their curriculum. While drunk driving has gone down, underage binge drinking has increased. Every year, nearly 200,000 underage drinkers are admitted to the emergency room, and around 4,400 of them die of alcohol poisoning. So the question is, with the binge drinking epidemic emerging, should the drinking age be lowered?
I do believe the drinking age should be lowered to 18. I feel like if you know what you're doing, if you feel like you are not going to be stupid about your decisions, then I think you should be able to drink.
One, we can sign our lives away when we go to war at the age of 18. We can say, hey, we want to go to war at 18. So why is the alcohol age limit at 21 when you can sign your life at 18?
You can't really enforce it. It all depends on the driver.
One person is dead and another is behind bars after an underage drunk driver hit a person with their car in Bradford County.
If you're living in the residence halls or the dorms, don't, because you'll get caught.
Mostly they're told they can't. So when people are told they can't, they want to do it.
If since it's illegal, they think it's fun.
So why the heck do I have to wait another minute if I've had 18 years of saying I can wait for it?
We asked students of the University of Nevada what their opinion is on lowering the drinking age and what effect it would have on binge drinking.
From my standpoint, it's alcohol has good properties. It also has bad properties. It gets us intoxicated. It creates a lot of endorphins, and it just gives us a lot of adrenaline. It gives us this good buzz feeling, but if we don't limit ourselves on it, then it won't be really good, worth it. But my opinion and my standpoint on it is we should be allowed to drink at our own age up, but not before the point where our brain is not fully developed, or else we will have a lot of defects, a lot of faults, and a lot of problems that will be popping up from generations now and later to come. So my standpoint is the earliest, probably 18 years of age.
I think it shouldn't be lower than 18 because teenagers are not responsible enough for their decisions and what they do. And alcohol bring them into a state where they are not conscious of what they're doing. So I don't think if lowering the drinking age will help teenagers.
It's super easy to get your hands on alcohol, like super easy. So I feel like a solution would be just to lower the age maybe to 18, because a lot of countries have it to 18.
I think the drinking age is fine right now for most systems. I think that states should have the right to choose because it shouldn't be in control of Congress, but that's a completely different issue. I think it's fine where it is.
Like, there's a lot of different countries that have a lower drinking age. Mexico, it's 18 in Mexico. Russia, it's pretty much 0.
I feel like around here with like college kids for sure, they'd be drinking and then driving at the same time, and that's really not a great idea. If we lowered it, it would probably be good for some people, like if they're smart enough to like not drive while they're under the influence, or if they like know ways to get around without having to drive themselves, then it'd be okay. But like for right now, I feel like you should keep it at 21. Like it shouldn't be lowered yet.
I believe that humans should like have the responsibility. If you do turn the age of 18, you should know like your limit and like when to be safe about it. Like you shouldn't be driving when you're drunk.
You have to be like clear-headed when you're making choices, and if you're like drinking, you're probably not going to be making that great choice.
I think it's a problem that they like they're not really educated like how to responsibly drink alcohol, and so they have more chances of ending up hurt because of it. So it is a problem in that respect.
Well, I think that if you start drinking early, that will cause you to want to drink even more when you grow up. I think that will become like an addiction for them if they start from early ages. So lowering the drinking age, it won't help them to stop from 18 to 21. It will be, I think it will be worse at that age.
People have like their own choices, and if they want to drink when they're younger, they can. But it's just going to get harder when they're older, and it's going to affect their body.
It has a lot of effect on the underage brain because our brains don't fully stop developing until we're about 21 years old, and some people it takes a lot longer than that. Our bodies and our brains are constantly developing over time. Even into old age, we're still developing. And if you're underage, especially at the age of 18, when you're just kind of going over that threshold into adulthood, it's going to have a lot of effect on your brain as opposed to a 21-year-old who's already mostly gone through that development.
It is not effective. Once people can move out to college, they have a tendency to drink higher, which is a very consequential time to people that makes them more likely to drink because they have a chance to make decisions when they shouldn't be making these decisions, but because we have the option, we're more likely to because we're away from our parents.
Yeah, I feel like it's effective because just kids are going to drink because they can. They're going to be at home probably. But with 21, it makes it safer for people that are going out, like especially if they're going to like a bar or like a nightclub. They don't have to worry about like being caught by the cops and getting like a fine for it, like in a ticket. It's like a big fine.
It's not 100% effective because under 21, most of the teenagers already drink. They don't let's say care if it's 21, they will still do it. So the fact that there is a law that says it's 21, it may be effective in some ways, in some areas, in some environments, but not in general, because teenagers will drink even when you don't see them. So it's not 100% effective.
Main people that want to drink alcohol are people that can't get it, and those are people that are underage. Mm-hmm. And so if those people get more access to alcohol, then they're going to take too much advantage of it, and they're going to be binge drinking every weekend.
No, it's not effective. Why? Because if you come here to college, if you go other places, you realize everybody has a fake card. Fake ID, fake this. Oh, I need to get some alcohol. Let me just ask this random hobo on the street. I know a couple of people that even at this college do that. I know a lot of people that are from other colleges, former high school members that I still keep in touch with. They do all of that just to avoid that 21 age limit. So if people say, oh, 21 is the legal age limit, how many people are actually adhering to that law?
There are also many other ways to improve the underage drinking problem.
I feel like the most responsible person or people that to solving the underage drinking issue would be the parents. I feel like obviously we can pass laws that say if you do this or drink this amount, like obviously we already have laws, but like the person that I feel like should be more responsible is the parent. Like I know my mom told me that if I ever drink or when I drink to be super smart about it, but like if a parent just lets you do whatever they want without setting rules in the beginning, growing up, I feel like that's when it becomes an issue. Like you have to set ground rules at the beginning of the stages. Like as a parent, you should know that if your kid goes off to college or is in high school, they're gonna drink eventually. So instead of saying, "Oh, I don't think he is," or she is, or denying it, they should set rules and like teach them how to be safe about it.
I would better educate the age groups that generally are involved in underage drinking in not just why drinking alcohol can be dangerous, but the responsible ways of drinking, just because.
I think it should be states because it's affecting how many people are actually in the state who are causing problems with drinking. Because I mean, if a state is like mostly farmland, like southern states, and they have a large amount of area, then people drinking and driving probably don't have anything to crash into, which is less of a problem. And they have longer roads. And if it's like a small town, it's not really a problem about people drinking and driving because we know where they are. Well, if you're in a large town like Los Angeles, we should be limiting drinking because somebody can crash into a building and kill a lot of people.
If you know what you're doing and you know that you're not going to be going over the edge and taking things too far, then do whatever you want to do.
So, I feel like, there's these things like police officers come to your class and stuff and like talk to you about underage drinking, but like I feel like the best way to teach or like something the education system can play a part in is actually like bringing people with testimonies of saying, look, this happened to me because of this stupid mistake someone did, or this happened to this person because of a stupid mistake I did. You know, like they bring officers, and obviously if an officer comes and like tells you not to drink, you're like, okay, why should I listen to him? And he's just trying to arrest me. But if they bring actual people, like actual testimonies, or they show videos, like give you reports of people actually like being affected by it, I feel like that's the best way to educate someone about it.
However you may think about this situation, just remember, 12 people died of underage drinking yesterday, 12 will die today, and another 12 tomorrow. Whether it's lowering the drinking age or better educating ourselves about the effects of alcohol, change needs to happen.